pieces there. We are going to move on because we've been saying it. It's spring, it's that season. Maybe we are gonna be having more get-togethers and parties and just enjoying ourselves a little bit more. And usually with a party, you need a couple things. You need good music, you need a good crowd, and you need good drinks. And with that, you need ice. Have you ever had a party where somebody had to go out and make an ice run because you ran out of ice? If you had the Improvements compact stainless steel ice maker, you would never have had that issue because you can make ice in as little as 7 minutes. And all you need is your ice maker and water. And that's it. We're gonna show you how this works, but all you're doing today is choosing your color. We've got it for you in turquoise, which is what you see right here. That's really pretty. We've got the stainless steel. This one is black. And we also have it for you in red. We're gonna show you everything that you need to know, but if you don't currently have an ice maker or if you're using those trays, the trays are a thing of the past. This is going to be your new best friend when it comes to drinks. And Deborah Byers is joining us. Hi, Deborah. Always so good to see you. Oh, and you've got the party started already.
Oh, absolutely, because I just turned my beautiful portable Improvements ice maker on, and I just was going to be getting 7 minutes. I got ice to fill this beautiful water glass, and actually at one point it was making so much ice I had to sort of turn it off in order to get it ready for the show. So you are getting beautiful bullet-shaped ice every 7 minutes that's going to taste better, Tamara. That's what makes this so phenomenal, because you're not exposing your ice to that ice tray. Do you know that this ice tray, which most of us have in our freezer, takes 6.5 hours to make 14 cubes.
Wow.
Your ice maker, yes, isn't that amazing? And if you're lucky enough to still have your working ice maker in your freezer, mine I finally gave up the ghost and unplugged it, and that was the end of it. It takes 3.5 hours to make that crescent shape ice in your freezer, in the automatic freezer, if you've got one that works still. But now, every 7 minutes, you're going to be getting fabulous ice. Now, all you need to do is have electric. You simply plug it into a conventional plug. You're going to fill, there's a little reservoir here in the front. You're going to remove the basket and fill it to the fill line. It'll hold about 1 gallon of water. You're going to turn it on right at the top. Then you choose the size of the cube that you want. And we're saying cube, but they're really bullet shaped. They're really unique, and I'll talk about that in a second. Whether you want small ones or large ones. The small ones are going to be great for making your smoothies and your protein drinks, and the larger ones are going to be great to go ahead and give you drinks that you can savor, because you see in that picture there's a little, like a little indentation. That's because your ice is being made on stainless steel rods and flash frozen. So no impurities, better tasting, and more surface area to give you longer ice that's colder. And the smaller ones aerate your smoothies and your protein drinks and your adult beverages. So we'll show you a little demonstration of how much smoother you can get your smoothies using the smaller cubes. It's amazing. And it's portable. Take it wherever the party is, and you are going to be the hit of the show.
Absolutely, and that's the thing. A lot of times that's why we're always kind of looking out for the nearest convenience store so that we can go and get more ice when we need it, and we always need it. Now you don't have to worry. You just plug it in, just like Deborah showed you. You pour it in the water, 7 minutes, and you've got ice. And, you know, the drinks can keep flowing. Whether that is water, you know, many things taste better colder. They just do. Ice water, ice cold lemonade, iced tea. These are the kinds of things, fruit punch, maybe it's your sodas. These things just taste better cold. And when you can have ice when you want it, where you want it, it makes all the difference. This is some of the ice that we've already made. Each one comes with its own scoop, and we've already made this ice. And you can see when this comes up, because it comes up from there, pushes out into the bucket. I've got all of this ice, and it keeps on going as long as there's water in. And when I need to pour more water in, that's all I do. It's as simple as that. We bring these out this time of year every year because these are always so popular. And Deborah, they're the kind of things, sometimes they're things that you don't think about until you need it. And when you need it, there is no substitute. Like, if you don't have ice, you don't have a substitute for ice.
You absolutely don't. And this is going to be something that's going to sit on your counter. It's only about 12 inches high, 9 inches wide, and 14 inches deep. You don't have to do anything special. There's no special lines that you have to put in, no plumbing, nothing. And you've got ice in 7 minutes. And in 24 hours, it can make up to 26 pounds of ice. Think about that. It's a little workhorse to give you fresh tasting ice all the time. Now, what are we all drinking? We're all drinking the iced coffee from that store that we know, and it's going to cost you a bundle. Get the jar the first time you go, the little bottle, and put your ice cubes in it, because this little hole at the top, oops, it's so slippery, will take these smaller cubes. You can't get your conventional cubes in here. I'm telling you, these guys have a life of their own. So make your own smoothies, make your own iced coffees, make your own iced teas using your ice, because it's colder, longer, and tastes better. And you were mentioning the fact that all you need to do is put water in it. Your ice maker actually gives you all the information you're going to need. When it's full, when the basket is full, and it'll hold about 2.5 pounds, and the ice is ready to go somewhere else, it'll tell you, I'm full. The little red light will come on. When it needs more water, again, the little red light will come on and say, give me more water. And then you're good to go. It's whisper quiet. All you hear is that very satisfying sort of kerplunk, kerplunk, kerplunk when the ice hits that basket. And it is amazing. And if you've got kids, and maybe you've got a pool or a deck outside where the kids are playing, put the ice maker out there, plug it in, put the water in, and let the kids get their ice out of this ice maker, as opposed to your freezer, where they're leaving the door open and frosting all your hard-earned groceries. It's great for every member of the family, and great for taking with you wherever you're going.
For
Camping,
sure.
glamping, dorm rooms, senior living, anywhere you want to go, tailgating, because it's portable. It only weighs about 18 pounds, Tamara. And you're right. This is the season, because we're all going to want those cold, cold drinks, those adult beverages, and those smoothies and protein drinks. This is going to make all that better, and then some.
Look at that. Did you see the ice just come out? That's it. While we were talking, and look, Ma, no hands. While we were talking, you just saw fresh ice come right on through. And also, while we're talking, do you notice you don't hear anything? You heard the ice drop when it was ready, but other than that, you don't really hear anything. It's not loud. It's not gonna be in your way. It's not gonna be something that makes you have to talk louder to talk over the ice maker. That's where you put the water and turn it on. It's that simple. And it should be that simple. But this is the thing. You're not waiting hours and hours and hours, and you're not having to go to the store and buy the ice. Even if nobody's making an ice run, you just pick it up when you're at the grocery store. The bags of ice are heavy, and they also force you to have to go straight home if you have ice in your trunk, right? With this, you've got it where you want it. Can I show you the control panel? I say that because it's very simple. This will light up when it's time for you to add water. This will light up when it says ice full. This tells you it's on. You can have small cubes or large cubes. That's it. It is that simple. Deborah, I love easy. I love computers, I love that kind of thing, but sometimes I just want to press a button and walk away. And that's what this allows me to do. All you're doing is choosing red, black, stainless steel color, or that turquoise, and that's it. And Deborah, as easy as turn it on, add the water, walk away.
And it's 100% true, Tamara, and you hear it working right away. We've had ours on our counter. We absolutely love it. My husband's constantly saying, can you make me a smoothie? And the reason why is because you can use the smaller cubes. The smaller cubes lend themselves to frothing up your beverages, because they've got that indentation, more surface area, and they aerate your beverage. So I've got frozen fruit, a little bit of juice, and the smaller cubes in my blender, and I'm going to make a low-fat beverage with no dairy. You have something that's going to be smooth and delicious in no time at all. It's almost like sorbet. It is so good. So think about that for your protein drinks. Think about that. Oh my gosh, this is so good. Think about that for anything that you want to have that's going to be low-cal, totally delicious, and absolutely ready as soon as you wake up. So you can go ahead and plug in the coffee if you're having coffee, or plug in your beautiful Improvements ice maker. Look at that. It's like sorbet, and there are no extra calories. It is fruit juice and the smaller cubes.
Yes.
How great is that? And if this were Friday night, a
Mm-hmm.
little rum, and you are good to go.
I love it. I love it. This is your time to do it. We get excited to present this because it also, when we bring these out, when we bring out the Improvements ice makers, it means that the weather is better. We are ready to open up our doors and be out and, you know, enjoy our family and friends. And this is one of those kinds of things that make that setting so much better and so much easier. And that's why we bring these in. That's why they're always very popular. The red is here for you. We've got the black, which is like a very sleek, almost like a modern kind of looking black. This is that stainless steel color. And this is the turquoise, which I hadn't seen, but it is the most limited. Just so you know, these weigh 18 pounds, 18.7 pounds, so you can pick them up and they're portable. And once again, as Deborah said, these are 12 3/4 inches high. They're 14 inches front to back, and then 9.5 inches side to side. And you've got them on FlexPay. You've got them on free shipping, and you've got them now, Deborah, as we start this season. Thank you so much for bringing these in to us.
Delicious.
Delicious.
You're going to love it.
You are gonna love it. Please don't miss out. 606-780 is the item number.